I have decided that I'm done making Mizkif documentaries. So I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for the past 3 years for my next Two Is Soda Poppin'. Unfortunately, I just don't think it's gonna come out.
Now that we have gotten that out of the way, it's time for somebody new to innovate the documentary scene which has been waiting for over 2 years. And here I am to show you guys what I have to offer. Mizkif Matthew Ronaldo was born on the 16th of February in the year 1995 somewhere in the United States of America. Growing up, Mizkif was a man. He was a Chad who drove a Dodge Charger and sold weed. But the day he had to stop his weed business was the day he got thrown under the bus by no other than Mitch Jones. The cops found Mitch smoking some weed in a corner and they said they won't arrest him if he tells them where he got that weed from. Mitch didn't want to go to jail, so he threw Mizkif immediately under the bus and pointed the police towards him. And that was the day Mizkif stopped his weed business and had nothing more to do besides playing World of Warcraft all day in his room and giving his college friends some funny names. Nothing more to do besides sitting there and watching streamers play World of Warcraft, and playing World of Warcraft just wasn't enough to do on Mizkif's to-do list. So he started a YouTube channel called Mizkif, and on the YouTube channel he posted his first video about Tyler 1. But the video didn't get the attention Mizkif wanted it to get, so he started spamming everybody on Twitter. And one of the guys he spammed was the biggest streamer, Erop221, and Erop221 reacted to the video. That gave the video the attention that it needed. The second video was about no other than Greek Codex, and Erop reacted to that video as well because let's be honest, Erop had no content. But having 2 successful videos now under his belt just wasn't enough for Mizkif, so he was going for his next video, and his next video was going to be about no other than Ice Cream. Ice Cream said Mizkif can make a video about him, but only if he flies out and helps him by streaming an RV trip by playing the cameraman. And that's what Mizkif did because he had nothing better to do. And people enjoyed him that much on the stream that somebody even started a petition for him to stay with Ice and to be his YouTube guy and edit his videos. The trip was one of the reasons why Mizkif started streaming. But his first few streams sucked balls, and that was because he played World of Warcraft, and nobody likes World of Warcraft. The only hope in his streaming career was Hamad, who filled up every donation gold Mizkif put up on the screen. After some time, Mizkif stopped doing his World of Warcraft streams and started doing some real content, and that was his variety streams. And his variety stream would bang. Everybody would love it, and his viewership started growing. But Mizkif knew fighting Erop in a peanut butter pool, letting him kill Xavier, or doing Tyler 1 impressions just wasn't enough to be able to take his streaming career to the next level. To be able to do that, he had to find the oil mine, and that's what he did. One day he was going through the just chatting section and found a girl who was sitting there looking at her camera and waiting for her PC to build itself. Nowadays is the girl known as the Bird Queen, Maya Higa. Back then, when Mizkif and Maya started dating and they did IRL streams, those streams were one of the best content on Twitch because the relationships and the interaction they had with the world was very interesting. Maya being the normal human being she is, and Mizkif being the autistic dumbass who just tries to go out of the way to make Maya feel uncomfortable, was the best content ever. After some time passed away, Maya gifted me a bunny. Mizkif got known as Fingerkif. He announces a new Twitch esports organization called OTQ, only through Queen, Maya Higa. And he started one of the worst metas on Twitch. Claps for you. The meta is known to humanity as the Pokemon card meta. The meta in its own wasn't really that bad, but the streamers opening the card and thinking they were making money and showing to the viewer that they were making money just wasn't the right thing to show to the younger audience. But at the end of the day, nobody made money. Everybody lost about hundreds of thousands of dollars, and every streamer cried in a corner. After Mizkif has had scammed all of his viewers for their Twitch Prime, he bought himself a new house. He didn't just buy a house, he bought himself a McMansion and moved in. And after 30 room tours, I think everybody has had enough of the McMansion. Some time passed away and the month of April came around. The month of April is known to every Mizkid as the Sponsor Century. In the month of April, Mizkif had over 20 sponsors, and one of them, of course, was the next Twitch meta. The sponsor which started the meta was Stake. It is a gambling website on which you can gamble your money, and that's it. Mizkif got a lot of viewers from it, and his community enjoyed it. He made money, and other people and other streamers noticed that and also started doing the same thing. And that was the origin of gambling streams. But after 2 streams, Mizkif stopped, and the reason why he stopped doing gambling stream was because he saw one of his mods and his favorite fan, OneTap, trying to gamble, and Mizkif didn't want to get his fans addicted to gambling. He starts a show called Schooled. That show got really a lot of attention, but let's be real, the attention was only because of KC Tron made Schooled. Mizkif also got a chance to make a podcast with no other than the queen of Twitch, Pokimane. Let's be honest, that was really kind of Pokimane to let a smaller creator make a podcast with her. To be able to make the podcast possible, Mizkif visited LA. The content that was created on that LA trip was also pretty nice. The whole stream where they went to Universal, did the IRL stream in Universal, was really entertaining. Mizkif also flexed a lot that he got to meet H3H3. After some days passed away, Mizkif also got to stream with him. Before and in the stream, Mizkif tried really hard to get H3H3 to cancel train, but that didn't really work. All jokes beside, what makes Mizkif this interesting is the fact that 3 years ago he was a nobody. Nobody knew about him, he was just a normal viewer like everybody else. But in the 3 years, he has become to the one of the most viewed Twitch streamers overall. And throughout the time, he hasn't changed at all. He's the same person who he was 3 years ago in his mother's house playing World of Warcraft.